law enforcement officers have a new tool to help them control combative suspects. It's gooey and travels at 400 miles per hour.
This OC that they're carrying right now is 200,000 Scoville heat units, where this is 400,000. So it's going to drop you.
To give you an idea how hot that is, the Scoville heat unit of a jalapeno pepper is about 8,000 units. The handheld pepper spraying device is named the JPX COBRA 450. It's made in Switzerland. Ron Teeters, a 25-year veteran sheriff's deputy from the streets of L.A., sells the unit and trains departments on its use.
It's different each time. You know, you're out there, you don't know what you're going to expect every day you put your uniform on and hit the street. And if you're not carrying some type of less lethal device, the only thing you're also carrying is your lethal device. And you really don't want to kill anybody. You want to have an option to be able to take them down.
His team displayed the device for Santa Rosa County Sheriff's deputies and leadership.
The major came up to me from Santa Rosa County and says, hey, I need your card. We really like this thing. So that's the same response we've gotten from every department we go into.
3 volunteers took a shot from the weapon right in the face. Each one of the volunteers doused themselves with water afterwards for at least 20 minutes. Ron Teeters says 20 law enforcement agencies are currently using the device. When they see it in action, they see it as a big advancement over the traditional aerosol spray.
So there's no cross-contamination. I can walk into a building, and if I was to spray regular aerosol into a building, you've contaminated the whole building. You got to evacuate it, everybody. This right here, I can walk in. If I have a person that wants to fight in there, I can shoot him with the weapon, and nobody else is contaminated.
Okay. What about in close quarter type combat situations? Is this just as effective?
Yeah, oh yeah, but see, you're not supposed to shoot to the face under 5 feet because of the piercing. It's coming out at 405 miles an hour. So if we were talking right here where I would normally stand on an interview stance, and if you were to actually throw a punch at me, I'd shoot you once in the chest, which is just going to be a splat to get you off guard. Step back, then I would fire one to your face.
Teeters says the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office in Arizona has been using the device for the past 4 years with great success. In Milton, Joe Salvatore, Fox 10 News.
Local 2 investigator Joel Eisenbaum has a look at the less than lethal weapon some Texas law enforcement agencies are now buying.
They're the uncooperative. Often angry, sometimes dangerous suspects who can pose a threat to us, our kids, themselves, and police officers. Tasers can fail when the prongs dislodge. Pepper spray can miss the mark. Killing a suspect is the last resort. But now there's another choice, and it's gaining traction with cops in Texas.
I think it's a real breakthrough in law enforcement.
It's called the JPX COBRA 450. And as Adam Albino is now acutely aware, a blast from it will temporarily and almost immediately mess you up.
Better if you just stick your head in that water, bud.
The JPX shoots a pinpoint-accurate, high-speed stream of super-concentrated pepper agent. It's twice as powerful as what officers use now, known as OC spray.
It's going to hit you in the face. It's basically going to stun you. And then about 2 to 3 seconds later, the OC is actually going to kick in.
In fact, this stuff makes you feel like your face is going to melt.
Hold on. Like if you use gel shaving cream, if you sprayed it in your face, it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
But the burn is something else.
Get on the floor now.
It's scary to watch, but really it's just concentrated liquid hitting the suspect. The Walker County Sheriff's Office is trying them out. They just ordered 2.
It's something we can use in the jail because you can, use it, deploy it, and the whole area is not contaminated.
I'm no expert marksman, but with a laser sight, it's hard to miss with this thing. And as I found out firsthand, you aim right for the face.
That's something you got to realize. 1, I'm very manly. And 2, that was an inert round. You think I'm crazy?
I was going to take a round until we shot somebody with it and we watched the effects of it.
If the guy who sells these things to law enforcement agencies wouldn't take a live pepper round to the face, heck if I was going to. As far as Adam is concerned, he was back to normal in about a half hour. By then, he'd be in jail.